Your little brother never tells you, but he loves you so. You said your mother only smiled on her TV show. You're only happy when your sorry head is filled with dope. I hope you make it to the day you're 28 years old. You're dripping like a saturated sunrise. You're spilling like an overflowing sink. You're ripped at every edge, but you're a masterpiece. And now you're tearing through the pages and the ink. Everything is blue. His pills, his hands, his jeans. And now I'm covered in the colors, pulled apart at the seams. It makes me
mind, and that's the fear. You know, sometimes you watch it happen. You can see yourself sitting there, and you're looking back, and you can see the future. What do? Keep making art?
Why do people have to die?
To make life important. None of us know how long we've got, which is why we have to make each day matter.